Court Uncut. What the people want.
Rakeem Allen. So weird. Like this, his didn't print together on the docket. This one. Good morning. Are you Rakeem Allen? And Mr. Allen, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 1163. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from June 7th of 2025. And then in cause number 25, DCCR 1164, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, and that's also from June 7th of 2025. Since you've made your bond in your cases, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? So have you hired someone?
Not fully, but he basically my lawyer. I gotta go pay him today.
Who's that? Okay. And are you wearing a drug patch?
I don't know, man.
Were you ordered to wear one?
I was, but once they changed my bonding company, that's when you tell me about lunch.
So, but the magistrate told you you had to wear one when you got out of jail, right?
No, I'm on 2 different bonds. So I guess the other bond I had already got done paying them off, so I didn't have to pass for them anymore.
Okay, so you're going to have to wear one for me, but what first we're going to do this morning is have you tested to make sure you're clean. Have a seat in the jury box. Mr. Allen? When did you smoke marijuana last? So here's the thing. You need to tell me the truth, because I'm going to get a quantity amount, not just that you're positive, but I'm going to get how much is in your system. And so I need to know when you smoked it last, so that if I find out next time it's not going down, things are going to be worse. So when did you smoke? When did you smoke last? Day before yesterday. So that's why you weren't wearing your patch.
No, really, like I said, I'm on 2 different levels. I was already done paying my first one.
Right.
Now I'm going to sit on the first bill when I was on, that's what my drug test. I figured since I wasn't paying the bill anymore, I had to let drug test. They hadn't been
I know, that'd be really convenient if you had 2 felonies and you didn't have to wear a drug patch and you could smoke marijuana 2 days before court. That'd be pretty convenient, wouldn't it? So you're going to have a drug patch today within 24 hours. I know the first one will be positive, obviously. If the next one is not going down, then your bonds in each of your cases will be raised and you will be back in custody. No questions asked. Do you understand? So you have 24 hours. I want you to get confirmation of that to your bondsman. Even though you've paid your bondsman, they're still your bondsman. They're still going to give you, just because you paid them off doesn't mean they're not your bondsman anymore. Okay, so even if you pay off the other one, you're still out on bond. You're still required to keep in touch with them. They're the ones that'll help you figure out when your court days and all of that stuff. So don't stop communicating with them, because even though you've paid them, they can get off your bond and you can go back to jail. So keep up with everything you're supposed to. I want proof to them by tomorrow or this afternoon that you have the drug patch. You need to make sure it's switched every 2 weeks like it's supposed to. Wear it properly. There's no going in and saying, well, it fell off, and none of that. Okay, well, that makes me more concerned about your decision making if you were doing well and then you decided right before court to go smoke, right? Okay, step in front of the clerk. She's going to give you a reset notice. You need to get a lawyer hired as well before that next court date.
Fine.
Oh, sir. That's not appropriate. First of all, pull them up. I know. Well, nobody wants to see your underwear. Not in court and not anywhere does anybody ever want to see your underwear, right? And you need to wear something nicer when you're coming to court.
5 times.
I'm just texting.
All right, I'm good. No.
All right, ma'am, you're Brianna Clayton. And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will.
Ms. Clayton, in cause number 25, DCCR 0446, you're charged with a third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from March 8th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Kimler? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 3-year deferred probation. There would be a $250 fine.
I'll explain my scribbles, Your Honor.
Oh, that's CCCR. There would be
Yes,
a
there's a
dismissal
misunderstanding.
in cause number 25 CCCR 1119. And this will run concurrently with 25 CCCR
1053.
1053. Is that your understanding?
There should be another misdemeanor.
It was refused.
Oh, it's refused.
And what were those? What are those
The
cases?
dismissed one is resisting arrest, and they're all connected to this, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
The dismissal is the resisting arrest. The case to be pled is a DWI.
Okay.
All out of the same from
Let me look at something real quick. Oh, goodness, I can't see that. If I test you this morning, will you be clean?
be honest.
Have a seat in the jury box. Have a seat in the jury. Have a seat in the jury box. Let's get you tested. Miss Kleinan, come back up.
Get away off the devil's cap.
All right. You're Brianna Kleinan? Not very smart to be doing anything while you're waiting on court, is it? How old are you? You're 20. So it is time to make better decisions, because smoking marijuana or anything else that has THC in it is going to be a violation of any probation, and it can put you in prison. It's that serious for you to get your life on a different direction. Make sense? All right. Now I can't remember how far I got at all. Let's start over. And she'll waive the formal reading of the indictment.
So wait,
Did I go through it all or no?
You got real close. We had just mentioned the misdemeanor cases. One was being dismissed. One was being run concurrent.
Okay. So we've already gone through, and she entered a plea of guilty. We went through, it was a 3-year deferred, $250 fine. All right. So we're going to start back where we left off, Ms. Kleinan, and let me go back and ask, did you enter your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily? And did you plead guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with? And then you understand what your punishment is that you're agreeing to, which is a 3-year deferred with a $250 fine, correct? With the dismissal in one of the misdemeanors, and then my understanding is you're going to go plea on the other misdemeanor for a probation as well, correct? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
no objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Kleinan's not competent?
None I'm aware of, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. If you test positive for anything between now and when you come back, you run the risk of me not accepting your plea agreement. Do you understand? I want her tested when she goes in for her PSI.
That's alcohol.
And I ran, yeah, that's alcohol also. You don't need to be using anything. No alcohol. You're not even legal to drink alcohol. So by your reaction to Mr. Kimler, it shows me that you're doing that as well. You understand you can go to prison for 10 years because of this? What y'all did, I mean, y'all jumped out of the car and hid and ran and all kinds of stuff. And it's not funny.
I'm not sure. I laugh when I hear nervous.
Okay. I mean, you're lucky that this didn't turn out worse with you guys running and hiding from the police. It could have been very bad. So if you want your life to go in a whole different direction, you're going to have to make some much better choices. Okay. All right. So you need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today. And she's sitting at that desk right over there. And we'll see you back at sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more crazy court hearings like this one.